All right, we have arrived. We're a little bit early. It looks like we're beating all the employees here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get this thing untarped and ready. That way, I think we just have to pull through the fence back there. They're gonna load us back there somewhere. Hope I'm not blocking their driveway here. Woke up this morning, that tire's flat again. So I'm gonna have to get that tire checked out. I still haven't had that other one patched that is leaking down as well. So let me get this untarped. It's about 6:45. We got about 15 minutes before they actually start unloading us.
Thank you for watching South Georgia Hot Shot.
All right, that's those metal plates, in case you guys are wondering. Finally got it untarped. Lita walked up to the office to see where we need to pull. Let me just say, tarps, I forgot how bad tarps suck in the wintertime. They get a little bit of moisture in them, and they freeze. My lips are frozen. I'm cold. It's really cold out here. All right, let me warm my hands up. Hopefully Lita finds something out here shortly. And we can get this thing unloaded, go grab the next one. Guess whose forklifts won't start? Is this what we needed? I don't know what's going on. They have two forklifts and neither one of them will start. All right, guys, we arrived to our second pickup. It was about 70 miles of deadhead, which isn't too bad. Typically, it's nice to stay under about 100 miles. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, so this will go to West Valley City, Utah. Today is Veterans Day. Super happy to get a load today. I didn't want to have to sit since we haven't really been working very much. And a lot of people like to give me hell wondering why I'm not working. I still don't understand why you guys are so worried about my finances. You know, I could have other income from other places. You guys have no idea about my OnlyFans. That brings in way more money than, I mean, look at this long, luscious hair. I mean, who doesn't want to see that? Whew. Anyways, I had to walk down the street because I wasn't sure. Garmin and Google was fighting, saying to go down different roads. So I had to walk down one just in case I couldn't turn around. But we found the spot. All right, let's go. Wow. All right, there it is. This is going to a Comcast in Utah. Those are 5-gallon buckets of lube. So you know we're fixing to have some fun. Huh, Lita? What? What are you talking about? No, this is gonna be for all the people we send to prison for voter fraud. We're gonna send them all with a 5-gallon bucket. help break them in when they get locked up in prison. Know what I'm saying? Probably not. Nothing's ever gonna happen to them. People get away with shit all the time. I can't jaywalk and get away with it. People can do treason and murder and everything else. And America just looks the other way. So we have about 500 miles from here. I haven't checked my clock. I'm hoping I can at least make it today. Yesterday I went into Walmart and bought a man, is that thing dirty? This thing's always dirty. Went into Walmart to get an SD card for my new phone so I can record on that. For some reason it's having issues pulling the photos and the videos off of my phone and putting them onto my laptop. So I was like, I'll just put an SD card in there. My S10 did the same thing. Put an SD card in there and then I can just pull the SD card out and stick it in the laptop, pull everything off that way, and it doesn't have any issues. So I bought the SD card, got out the truck, went to put it in. Google Pixel 5s you cannot add SD cards to. So it's basically an iPhone. Piece of shit. Anyways, let's go. All right, guys, it's the next morning. We end up getting here where we normally park at about 8 o'clock last night. I think we had about 20 minutes left on the clock, and it was nice. It's nice to be able to stay in a real bed and have a good night's sleep. So I don't know if I told you guys this yesterday. We found 2 loads going east from the same broker. We've hauled for this guy before. It's going to be those conveyor belts that we did when we had we hauled those tires, and I had to call the cops on the guy because he was drunk when we showed up. But yeah, that's what we got. We got one that actually drops in Virginia, and then one that drops 2 hours from the house in Florida. And so we didn't think we were going to make it home for Thanksgiving. I actually called my mom up and asked if it was okay if the kids went over her house and had Thanksgiving there. But it looks like we're gonna make it. So the plan now is we'll go home. I'll drop lead off. I have to pick up my my male dog Dooley because I didn't tell you guys this, but he's been having a lot of seizures. We were God, I can't even remember where we were. I need a haircut too, I know. But my oldest boy, he called me up freaking out, and he's like, Dooley's having a seizure. And of course I started freaking out. You know, I'm over 2,000 miles away from the house, and there's nothing I can do. You know, I'm thinking my dog's gonna die on me, and I can't do anything about it. So I had him rush him to the vet, and they ran a bunch of tests. Gave him some medicine. The medicine's finally starting to help. But he still can't walk very good. So, sorry. Sorry about that. I get choked up a little bit. Anyways, yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna go home and get my dog. He's probably gonna be on the truck probably for the rest of his life. I'm not gonna allow him to leave my side. So anyways, we do have some bittersweet information. So we found a home for pork chop too, which I'm glad for. We had my son went up to his high school, or his old high school, and talked to his ag teacher. Actually, he seen a friend posting on Facebook their picture of their pigs, and it looks just like pork chop. So Mason's like, "Oh, do you want another pig?" And so he sent her some pictures, and she's like, "Oh yeah, my parents would love to have it because they they fixed their male, and they have a female, and they want to breed the female. And since they fixed their male, they can't breed it, obviously. And Pork Chop's not fixed, so he's good to go. He humps everything. And yeah, so they came and picked him up yesterday and took him to his new home. Lita was a little upset, but it's a good upset, you know. It's he's going to a better home. He's going to be around pigs. He's never seen another pig before. He thinks he's a dog, so that'll be awesome. I hate that I can't spin this thing around as I'm recording. But yeah, so we've got one going to Virginia and one going to Florida. So we'll drop Lita off anyways, and I'll drive around until Thanksgiving, and then I'll probably go back for Thanksgiving, and then maybe pick Lita back up and go back out on the road again. But look at those mountains, man. How pretty are they with a little bit of snow on them? That's incredible. When we drove through Colorado, there were people already skiing. Colorado has got a bunch of snow in places. Like, they were having to push that stuff around with those things that they use on the mountain, with the tracks. So anyways, let me do pre-trip here, and we'll get ready to go. And yeah, that's it. So we just cleaning out the truck. Let me go here. Well, that was a short little drive. I think it was about 12 miles from my brother's house to here. So I'm just going to unstrap it here. I don't know where they're going to unload me at, but it looks like there's a driver over there complaining about how long it was taking them to unload his truck. So let me get this unstrapped, and then we'll show you what we got next. That tire's holding a little bit of air. I need to do something with that tire. I still haven't fixed that one that needs to be patched. I'm terrible. That might be a rim issue too. That rim looks kind of old. All right, let's get this unstrapped. So Lita and I were just discussing. So this is a Landstar load, and the paperwork says, what'd the paperwork say? Yeah, the paperwork says Omni Logistics, and we're delivering to an Expo Logistics. So is this triple brokered? Because that seems like it's triple brokered. So like I said, we got the load from Landstar. Omni Logistics is on the paperwork. Omni Logistics sent us a tracker to track us, and then we're delivering it to Expo Logistics. So something's not adding up here.